bring you the most hard-hitting stories and unveil facts. Welcome to Hard Facts.
I am Maryann Okon, and this is Hard Facts, where we separate truth from fiction. We're passionate about the hard-hitting stories that matter. Get ready to challenge your perception and discover the real world. Let's dive deep into the issues that affect our communities, revealing the untold stories and giving you a voice. No sensationalism, no bias, just raw, unadulterated truth. I am committed to delivering news without compromise. Hard facts as we know them, when we know them, and how they affect you. Every Monday through to Friday, 3 to 6 p.m. This will be your most authentic news experience starting now on 99.3 Nigeria Info. Let's talk.
Good afternoon, Lagos. Top of the day to you. It's 6 minutes inside the hour of 3. Very lovely afternoon to you. I'm Sheriff Quadri, sitting in for Maryann Okon, who couldn't be here. But not to worry, we're going to have a great time on the show today. Hard Facts starts right now. Let me just give you an outlook of what the show is going to be like. We're going to start with the big three as usual. At 4 o'clock, we talk business. We'll talk Nigeria. At 65, we'll talk Nigeria's economy 65 years on with Dr. Muda Yusuf. And when we're done at 5 o'clock, we're going to be looking at what is happening about Nigeria and why some countries are coming after Nigeria. Yeah, I have David Ondenyi, who will be joining the show at 5 o'clock, and we'll be talking about his own perspective as to why a majority of the Western world, led by, of course, United States of America, their lawmakers and some opinion leaders in America, trying to stoke religious tension in Nigeria. So David Ondenyi will be joining me at 5 o'clock for that conversation. That is the outlook. That is the plan. Today on Hard Facts, Sheriff Quadri reporting for duty. And look, we're going to have a good time having a conversation. Before we go on ahead at all, Lagos, I want to rant. And that is about the traffic situation on Lekki Epe. That road is in terrible condition. And I am not exaggerating. If you've got a car and you ply that road, you'll understand what I'm talking about. Fixing Ozumbambadiwe is not fixing Lekki Epe. Lekki Epe is in a deplorable state. So you'd understand why you get traffic. Why? Because, any trailer can fall on that road. If it rains, it's problem on that road. If it doesn't rain, it's problem on that road. Any small issue with anybody's car, it's problem on that road. Because it's the only access road, at least a major standard access road to that route. So if you're going to Lekki Phase 1, Phase 2 and other phases, ahead, you would have to go through that road. At least up until they officially open the, what's that one that they just built now? Lagos Calabar Coastal Road. Because it's not been open to public. I know some people are using it already, but I also know that you've got to, settle a few things, settle a few people with some money before you can ply that route. Bottom line is that Lagosians, residents of this state who use that road, are suffering on a daily basis. People have been stuck in traffic for hours today. And it didn't start today. And I'm wondering why does it look like nobody cares? Why does it look like we care more about Osborne Road? We care more about Ikeja, roads in Ikeja. We care more about, Ikoyi roads. But we care less about this one. Is it because of the toll? Is it because of the toll that was stopped? That the people revolted against? Is that why that road seemed to be neglected by the Lagos state government? Is that the reason? I mean, if there are other reasons, please let us know, because I couldn't figure out why that road has been left unattended. Now look, patching bad spots is not fixing roads. So if you're going to call me and say that the patch roads, that is not fixing roads. If anything, it is even causing more harm to your cars, because it makes the road undulating. It makes it undulating. And the moment they're fixing one road, another bad spot is coming up. So what's the point? Why is it so difficult to fix such a road? Such a very vital, a very important access road. It really doesn't make any sense. If not for anything, look at the businesses that you have. Very soon you're going to have pressure on that road. Is then good quality life? I don't see or experience what is happening there. It's horrific for people to leave home very early just because they should. I mean, this has been going on for God knows how long, by the way. But it's just that it's very much worse right now. Okay, so I'm going to end my rant there. Lagos State government, if you're listening to Hard Facts right now, or you work for the Lagos State government, the Ministry of Works, do something. Do something tangible. I'm not saying patch the roads. No, that is not fixing the roads. If you're going to claim mega city, I mean, have something concrete. Have something good to show. Not Lekki Ekpe, not Lekki Ikoyi Link Bridge that you'll be showing all the time. Have something valuable to show that this is indeed a mega city. I'm done with the rant. Let's go and start the big tree right now, shall we? Let's start.
This is the Big Three.
The Big Three on Hard Facts
on 99.3 Nigeria Info.
Let's go with the biggest talk radio. I'm Sheriff Quadri. You can watch this show live on Facebook and on YouTube. Nigeria Info 99.3. That's how you can watch the show Facebook on Facebook and on YouTube. If you have not liked our Facebook page yet, please do that right away as I'm talking to you. Just go like the page. If you haven't subscribed to our YouTube channel yet, please do. Subscribe to our YouTube channel. Please do that. Okay, please. I beg now. Why you there? Stubborn. I beg. Oh, thank you. Correct. Shout out to all our customers, all our clients that have been visiting the office. We've been taking them around. We've been putting some of them on air. It's been great. It's been an atmosphere of fun here. Shout out to all the customers, all our customers that can't make it down. Look, we miss you. A big shout to all our listeners, because without our listeners, come on, there's no business for us. So we love you as well. So let's start. Excuse me. Let's start with this story here that you've been talking about since morning, since 5 a.m. that Kofi started this broadcast for today. It's about Minister Naji, who resigned over the alleged certificate forgery. I'm not going to dwell on this because it's been talked about pretty much. Okay, so the president, has accepted his resignation. The president has wished him well, but Naji, while responding to the outcry, he has said that, look, this is not I didn't resign because I want to concede the fact that my papers were forged papers. No, that's not it. I resigned because this thing is getting too much. There's been an orchestrated attack on my person, on my integrity, on my personality, on my business, on my mental health. So he's just trying to step aside because he doesn't want all of these things to go on. That's the story. My question is, what really should the president have done? The president has done something, but is that it? Is that what this is? Wish him well. What do you think, in your own assessment of the entire situation? What should the president have done? Now, like what Minister Naji said, or former minister, He said that, they were politically motivated. In fact, one of his henchmen even came on TV and said the VC of the school, this is a PDP, this thing, this, and they shall lump everything up into politics and everything. But Minister Naji also said that it was politically motivated. Do you believe that? Do you think that this could have been politically motivated? If truly this has been politically motivated, is resignation the way for him to go? Do you accept the reasons he gave for his resignation? And is this criminal to you? Should it be treated as a criminal case? Remember that lawmaker that year that went to, is it Toronto or where did he claim that? Exactly. Let's move on to our second story because of time, because I need to wrap this up so that when we return from break, we just get into taking your calls. The next big story that we're talking about right now is the price of cooking gas. Now, this story is longer because of how important this matter is. You know that you've been paying more for cooking gas lately. I think it was 2 or 3 weeks ago I was on one show. I'm not sure if it was Sunny Side or Hard Facts that I was on, that this same issue came up. And then people started calling and giving us feedback that no, the price has not gone up, the price was the same and everything. Yeah, but this one, I still would like to know if it's real. Has it come down? Because the Nigerian Association of Liquefied Petroleum Gas Marketers, they've attributed the surge, the hike in the price of cooking gas, to what they call a temporary supply disruptions. They also said that the hike in price was compounded by Nigerians, you and me, who deal in cooking gas. Some sellers, some operators, some businessmen in cooking gas, they were the ones that actually hoarded this little one. You know what? Let me get to the story so that you understand. The chairman of the association of the national president of this association I mentioned earlier, his name is Oladapo Olatunbosun. He was on TV, he was explaining, he said, what is happening is that some marketers are taking advantage of the shortage in supply and the market forces that have increased demand. They are cashing out to make good money. And he said that it is wrong. Now, what exactly happened? He said, what happened was that Dangote, when Dangote refinery started, Dangote improved domestic supply because he didn't give his product to middlemen. He was giving it to people that wanted to buy, the same thing he wanted to do with petrol. Go. That's what he was doing with cooking gas. So he was supplying directly. So the price was, stable, very, very stable. Then what now happened was that Dangote refinery now embarked, that part of the refinery that churned out cooking gas now embarked on maintenance and renovation. So loading, trucking now got really, really slowed down. The supply was not there as it was before. So that contributed to the hike in price. Those that now had products, they now put money. You know how we do now? Any small rain, Danfo driver will add money. Any small rain, Okada will add money. Any small rain, Keke too, will put money. That is who we are. We kind of like we love, we enjoy, we revel in that joy of seeing ourselves suffer. So what now even compounded this further was the fact that you see that Pengasin strike, that few days strike, also contributed to it. Yes, that Pengasin strike also contributed to it. Long story short is, what is this? Because things according to him, things are gradually returning to normal. So what is the situation right now? Have you gone to the depot or to the filling station to go and buy cooking gas lately? Today maybe today will be the most current feedback that we'll love to have. Maybe yesterday too. Let's know what the price is saying, because according to this report, people are buying a kg of cooking gas for as high as 2,000 naira. No, I'm not kidding. 2,000 naira. Between 1,700 and 2,000 naira, people are buying this product. Like, Azal now. Azal. It's not just nice. Why do we do this to ourselves? Really, it's very painful. It's really painful. And when we talk now, it's you, people like you and me, that will call in and say, that's how business is. You have to sell at the current price, because when you go to the market, if you sell at the old price, you'll not be able to buy. My stomach turns each time I hear that. I know I may not understand because I'm not a trader. But look at it this way. You've been doing this business for how long? You've been making profit for how long? Imagine if... I almost do one free advertisement for one company. Imagine all these drinks that you drink. Just increase the amount of their product overnight because petrol has adjusted by 5 naira or 20 naira. Imagine if supermarkets that you go to, you went there yesterday, they sold something for you for 20 naira. You go there today, they're selling it for you for 30 or 35 naira. How would you feel? And they tell you that, petrol increased overnight, that's why. Let's go and take our third story because of the break. The break is very close by. Our third story is short, straight to the point, is tinted permits. I'm happy to let you know that the Nigerian Police Force, they have said that the enforcement of tinted glass permits for vehicles, they have suspended it. Yes, they have suspended it. They said they have received a court order that has directed them to halt that exercise, that enforcement. They should not enforce it. That does not mean that you should not go and get your tinted permit too. But they have suspended it for now. And they said they had to do that because they are law enforcement agency. So they can't be seen going against court order or court processes. So they had to obey the court. So they are waiting for the final verdicts. And they will do everything to make sure that it is not by their hands themselves that they would abuse court process or go against the court of law. Now let's go to the real gist. When the police was not talking about why this tinted glass permit was necessary, they said that they had to introduce it for security reasons, because according to them, some criminal activities had been carried out using vehicles with darkened windows. I don't know. I think David has had a very horrible influence on me. I just sounded like David just now. Yeah, but that's the reason. But here are my observations. Why do Nigerians register vehicle in the first place? Why do we, why do we register our vehicles in the first place? Why? I mean, why do we even go as far as doing proof of ownership? So crimes have not been committed with vehicles with no tinted glass before? Do terrorists in the north, do they use tinted glass to go and raid villages? Terrorists in Benue, do they use glass to go and tinted glass vehicles to go and raid villages? The one in Zamfara, Katsina, in Kwara. Why is tinted glass permit more important than vehicle registration or certificate of ownership or proof of ownership? Chew on that a little bit. When we return from this break, I will come to you to get your thoughts on these stories and, of course, on my rant. Stay on Nigeria Info. It's a big three.
You are listening to your number one station for talk.
99.3 Nigeria Info.
99.3 Nigeria Info. Let's talk. 99.
Patronage to our brands: Ola Foods, United Bank of Africa, Leadway Assurance, ARM, Zenith Bank, MasterCard, LifeScore Bet, Bet Niger, Sosa Drink, Hero Hunter, Pocari Sweat, Bet Power, Pepsi, Supreme Noodles, Avon HMO, Lafarge, Access Bank, Sweet Nutrition Limited, PZ Cousins, Secno, Xiaomi, and many more. We assure you that our outstanding and timely service delivery will always be our priority as we offer more to serve you better.
Everybody wants a life of true financial freedom, but freedom starts with knowledge. We are a global force with over 35 years of experience. From Lagos to London, Dubai to Hong Kong, Handtech can be trusted. Start your trading journey by joining our free mentorship classes. With the Handtech social app, you can copy trades from profitable traders automatically with ease. Stay ahead of the market with Insight Pro, expert strategies, and smart analysis right at your fingertips. And for skilled traders ready to go big, get funded with H Trader, our Obonge prop firm. Keep up to 90% of profits. Handtech, trade better. For more information, send your name and location to 0805 690 5612. That is 0805 690 5612.
This November, the Battle of Voices returns. Lagos's brightest secondary schools step into the arena. Each one daring to say, I beg to differ. On November 10th, the season 9 of the I Beg to Differ Secondary Schools Debate Tournament begins. Passion, logic, and wit will collide, but only one school will claim the crown. I Beg to Differ Season 9, not just a debate. It's a war of words. Who will rise? Who will fall? Who will be champion? November 10th, 2025. Lagos's voices. Lagos's future. Nigeria's best of the best. The best. For sponsorship inquiries, email info@nigeriainfo.fm. That is info@nigeriainfo.fm. I Beg to Differ. The Tournament of Champions.
Everyone says I'm beautiful and bold. They say I'm fashionable, and to crown it up, very confident. And my secret is...
People say I'm good looking, funny, hardworking, and to crown it up, very confident. And my secret is...
So whether in the office or at home,
in the streets or on the dance floor,
anytime, any day, I never lose my confidence. And the secret to my confidence is Wazobia perfume.
Absolutely. Wazobia perfume gives the authenticity and long-lasting fragrance all day. That's my secret confidence.
Wazobia perfume is available in body spray.
Also available in supermarkets and markets near you. Wazobia perfume, the correct scent.
The news you need, the conversation you hear, the station you love.
Federal exports hit 371 billion naira amid heavy import reliance.
Resident doctors give federal government 30 days to address doctors' demands.
Jonathan will return to Aso Rock as president, says Professor Jerry Ghana.
Those who actually frustrated him out of office may be so desperate to wish him back.
Workers have a right, a constitutionally afforded right, to join unions or not to join.
Madam ADC gives article ultimatum to pick membership card. So it's not even pick his membership card. All these
we are not all we have. They have other things.
Or we're not enough.
99.3 Nigeria Info. Let's talk. This is the Big Three.
The Big Three. On Hard Facts.
On 99.3 Nigeria Info.
Let's get started, Lagos. 0201 2770993. That is 0201 2770993. And 0201 465 7190 for the ladies. That is 0201 465 7190 for the ladies. WhatsApp number for our diaspora callers is 0809 597 5805 on WhatsApp. That's for the diaspora callers and the diaspora callers alone that can call that number. If you're not in the diaspora, you can only send messages to that number. If you are in the diaspora, you can call. But if you're here, if you're home, no, you cannot call. What you can do is to send messages, okay? Right. I think that's sorted. And please turn off your radio if you're calling me. Each caller gets 60 seconds to share their thoughts on the stories that we've got for you today, okay? 60 seconds to share your thoughts on the stories that we have for you. All right, I'm trying to see what I can quickly do. I think, yes. Yeah, we're good now for the diaspora callers. If you're sending me messages, please make it short, straight to the point, so I can read as many messages as possible. If you're watching on Facebook and on YouTube, you can drop your comments on Facebook and on YouTube, and I would come and take them. Let me start with some messages here, then I'll come to the telephone. Yeah, okay. Adebayo from Oreyo in Igbogbo, Ikorodu says, "Can I tell you the truth about the gas? Nigerians are the most unlovely people. We just take advantage on any small opportunity, which is what is affecting us in this country, and we mostly blame our leaders. Although the leaders have their own issues, though." That's Mr. Adebayo from Oreyo in Igbogbo, Ikorodu. Adebayo, thank you for sharing. Appreciate it. So let me take another message here. This is quite an interesting one, really, honestly. It says, I really disagree with the idea of putting end to the toll on Lekki access, because majority of us don't know what these fees were used to maintain the roads around Lekki and Ekpe, and also security within. Since the stop, Lekki have become a jungle, very dirty, disobey of pedestrian crossing, one-way driving, and smoking joints around Lekki. That's Engineer Kenny from the island. Engineer Kenny, thank you for sharing your thought. Appreciate it. Okay, now I've got another one here. I got another from CJ from Bariga. CJ, I don't know why you're sending me all of these things, but let me take it anyways, because I think that you're going somewhere. CJ says, Nigeria, we complain where things are not favoring us. It says 40-foot container of clothes is $30,000. When it gets to Nigeria, a 40-foot container carries about 670 bales. How much is a bale of clothes in Lagos? Buy a container for $30,000. $30,000? Did you say $30,000? $30,000. Okay, let me continue. Buy a container for $30,000, ship to Lagos to sell it for $250,000. Then come back and blame me for inflation. No price control. We are all kings in our lane. That's CJ Fabariga saying that anybody just does anyhow in Nigeria here. Okay, CJ, thank you. I'm going to take this one, then I'll come to the telephone and take your reactions. Let me see. Okay, Samson from Awoyaya says, on Monday I bought cooking gas for 2,200 naira for a kg. It is well low. Wow. 2,200 naira for 1 kg. My goodness. On Monday. Has it come down? Can somebody just confirm if it has come down? I would love to know. Let's go back to the telephone now. Let's go to the telephone rather. Let's see who's here. Good afternoon to you.
Good afternoon, Mr. Sherif.
Yes, please.
Welcome on the show, Mrs. Oboli.
Thank you.
Mr. Sherif, on the Lekki Expressway, Lekki Ekpe Expressway, keep harping on it. I believe the right authorities will do something about it. So. Now, on the gas issue, Mr. Sherif, I have been on queue from September 30th. I just got my gas cylinder yesterday.
Well, what do you mean by you've been on queue since September?
Yes, sir. I left my cylinder at the NIPCO filling station in Sabo there, where you guys came the last time you came to...
Yeah. Oh, yes, that station,
sir.
Yeah.
Yes, sir. Since September 30th, Moshe Pique Elanoni.
What?
8 days, Mr. Sherif. And I bought for 1,200. Now, in Maryland, my husband said they sell for 3,000 naira per kg. In my street, they sell for 1,517 thereabouts. So I had to wait 8 days, Mr. Sherif, from September 30th. I just picked it yesterday. I sent you a video. I've been phoned every time I go. I send a video every day, sometimes to Mr. Honora and Iwobudu. The latest one was when I went to pick it yesterday. I've sent you the video now. The queue is crazy.
The
People
queue.
are shouting. People back their children to. In fact, before they get to your turn, they will tell you it is finished. So you have to, after that queue, you have to go again and start all over again. Now, if you tell me that it is the people, I understand. I'm not disputing that fact. But how come in most of the Korodu suburb here, it is only NIPCO that is dispensing? Mobile and a whole host of other places stopped dispensing since about 2 weeks ago when they got wind of the fact that gas was going to shoot up. When I took my cylinder to that place, it was still 1,000 then. After 8 days, it's now 1,200. What am I trying to say? If they want the gas brouhaha to stem the tide, to stop, the only thing they should do is they should allow and mandate other stations to start dispensing. When you do this, there will be no monopoly or, people clouting in a particular gas station. I don't know if you understand what I'm trying to say.
Yeah.
Because it is when you don't spread this, one place will be congested and they will do anything they want to do. At times they even collect money just to dispense, because even though you have been there for a very long time, they will collect money because they have seen that there's everybody on queue and you want to go. I spent 8 days to just get a 12.5 kg of gas. Does it make sense in the country that all of us?
Thank you.
Have you even asked me about
It's painful.
cooking all
It's
this
very
stuff?
painful.
It's crazy.
It's painful. It's very painful. Thank you for calling me. Appreciate it. It's painful, really. It's painful for cooking gas. Before, Nigerians were jelly using their kerosene. In fact, it was coal pot safe before. From coal pot, we moved to kerosene. Then we moved to cooking gas. Look at what's happening to cooking gas now. Where are we going to move to? Where are we going to move to? What is now the difference between... How much is kerosene, by the way, per liter? Because I'd love to compare and contrast. I'd really love to. Let me take this message here. On our live stream on YouTube, Adetayo Johnson on YouTube says, I just feel that the police force want to use the tinted glass permit to get money. If a car is stolen, will they use the tinted permit to look for it, or the registration number? Exactly the question I asked. Why do we register vehicles? Don't criminals use normal vehicles? Abishe criminals, they write I'm a criminal on their forehead when they drive tinted glass permits, tinted glass car. No, they don't write all these things. Let me head back to the telephone. Let's take more calls. Good afternoon to you.
Mr. Sheriff, good afternoon.
Good afternoon.
This is Susan on the line.
Welcome.
Mr. Sheriff, we don't use our kerosene here at JJO. Now, federal government send in people to start advertising gas for us, and then gas was 12 kg 2,005 or 3,500 naira. They can't advertise gas. Now all of us now go gas now. They can't use gas now, set gas for us. You see, I can't even see kerosene. You know, go even see them with eye. Because I want to buy.
You won't even see kerosene. You won't see.
You know, go even see them in police in few stations. I want to buy kerosene to mix that because of this mosquito. I have been going. I can't even see kerosene with eye. Talk less the price. Make you see, say Nigeria, we are in for it. Ask it. Well, people will call and tell you now. No one see kerosene with eye. Make let alone the price. Only Jehovah Jah. Now you know how you go do us for this company. Thank you.
Thank you too. Thank you, Zoma. Thanks for calling me. Appreciate it. Ebenezer Kutu Farm on Facebook says, I want to believe the concrete road they are building from Ekwe will go all the way to Lekki. The construction has gotten to Abraham Adesoya now, heading to where? To Aja. That's what this person says. Look, the government can do concrete road, they can do, whatever road that they want to do. But does that stop them from making life easier for the people? If you asphalting the asphalted part of that road, that stretch is what you're going to do to at least make life. These people did not stop paying taxes. Have they stopped paying taxes to you? Have they? as long as these people are fulfilling their own obligation to the government must, it is a must for the government to fulfill their own part of the deal. Provide infrastructure for your people. So what happens to their quality of life? While they are fixing road from God knows where, Ibrahim Yabi to Ajahir, what happens to people's quality of life? It still does not make any sense. Like, for how long? Good afternoon to you.
Good afternoon, Sheriff. This is from Shomolu.
Welcome, Kenny.
I'm blaming Nupeng and that man, for the gas hike, the price hike. I'm blaming them squarely. Now, there's one other news, Sheriff, that I heard earlier this morning. I think Kofi read it. And it says that FRSC has now approved issuance of driver's license to deaf drivers. That is dangerous. I don't know how we can rescind that. Have a good one, Sheriff.
Thank you, Kenny. Thank you for your imputed appreciation. I'm going to go take one or two comments on X, that's Twitter. Jimmy Lomack is here on Twitter. Jimmy Lomack says the enforcement of tinted glass permits was because of criminal activities. So does it now mean that once a criminal pays the fee and gets a permit, he's free to continue his crimes? It doesn't make any sense. To me, it's just another way to tax Nigerians. Shikina, that's Jimmy Lomack on Twitter. Anolu Akposimi on Twitter says, okay, so it's X now, right? Talking about the reaction of the president about the minister's resignation. Sheriff, seriously, what serious reactions were you expecting from the president? I don't know. That's what I'm asking you, man. That's what I'm asking you. He says, stop it, Jerry. No, I'm not stopping it, Jerry. That's what I'm asking you. Olusoga Ajayi on Twitter says, I believe he was relieved of his appointment, but packaged as resignation. However, it's a welcome development. He should be prosecuted for a forgery of certificate. Until that happens, many more will still try and think they can get away with it. Well, from the insider gist that we got, he was advised to resign. It's not that he was sacked. No, he was advised to resign. And look, that's basically what you get at that level. You'll be advised to resign. I mean, it could be the same thing if you look at it, but that courtesy, you still get that courtesy of you being told to resign. Already you know that your employer does not want you anymore, so you just say, you're advised to resign. Yeah. And Joy Forever says, thanks for talking about the Lekki Ekpe Expressway from Chevron to Jakonde is like 1 hour due to water and bad spots. Inaji should be prosecuted. He might have used false certificate to work and get contracts. Police just wanted to generate money from tinted glass permits. 95% are factory fitted. That's Joy Forever on X. That took some strength. Okay, I'm going to go to WhatsApp now because we've got quite a number of WhatsApp piling up here. I'm surprised that those so-called Pengassin officials are still parading the streets and even still commenting freely despite the obvious economic sabotage that has caused a lot of hardship to citizens. I think the president, who said he is the Minister of Petroleum, have questions to answer for not acting against these fellows. As Steve O'Ferry in Ijani King, who dropped that message, that comment here. I have to go down to go and start taking. Okay, so I have this one here that says, hard facts, good day. Sheriff, hope Maryann is okay. She's fine. Maryann is very, very fine. She just couldn't make it down here. I mean, if you live along that Lekki Ekpe, you will know that people went through a lot. I mean, Desmond, got here. Desmond has never been late for his show. Never. I mean, he wasn't late today. By the time he got in here, he has never. Desmond will get here, will gist with everybody downstairs, comes upstairs, gist with everybody upstairs. That's the kind of person he is. And he spoke about it. The traffic is insane. Yeah. And what's your name? Ayo says, how did he pass DSS screening and he took a bow? Gas is expensive because demand more than supply and people took advantage. Thank God, tinted permit is on hold. The process is cumbersome. That's Ayo who said that. Ayo, thank you. Joseph is in VI here, and Joseph says, I just bought 12.5 kg less than 2 hours ago, 1,300 naira per kg. Oh, yeah. So that means it's coming down a bit. Aha. God bless you, Joseph. Thank you. God bless you for the update. So that means it's coming down. That's a good development. Okay. I have another one here that says, I bought gas on Sunday for 2,500 naira per kg. That was on Sunday. Joseph just bought. Now. Wait. Let me go back to Joseph's message. Joseph just bought. Now. Joseph said he bought 2 hours ago, less than 2 hours ago, for 1,300. So you bought on Sunday. So I'm gonna go with Joseph, at least in VI. Yeah. I wonder what it will be like in some other places. Okay. So I'm gonna go take another comment very quickly. My main concern is the LNG. Why are we so wicked, greedy, and always taking advantage of every situation to cause affliction on the masses? From 900 naira, the last I bought it, to 2,000 naira. It is worrisome. Yomi, when did you buy it last? God, Joseph just said he bought 2 hours ago for 1,000. Yomi, when you buying last? When? Yeah. Hey, boys, now, where did you buy it that time so that people can know? So I've got a video of someone sending me the traffic on Lekki Ekpe.
Oga Sheriff, this is Lekki Ekpe traffic. We are in it, and this is just after the first roundabout. If you are coming from Aja, this is after the first roundabout. If you are coming from Aja.
Ah, there you go. That person sounded like Olumide, by the way. Okay. Your name is Damian. Okay, I can see your name here, but you sounded very much like Olumide, our Olumide here. Okay, so let me take this one from Indy Freke. Indy Freke says, Lagos government deliberately abandoned Lekki Ekpe Road because they want people to see the need to collect the toll again. This is very sad indeed. Indy Freke, thank you for sharing. I've got another one here. The messages are, I will come to the telephone, but let me just offload some messages. Eric is in Idimu. Eric says the price has come down. In my area, it is sold for 1,200 naira. Majority of them buy from third party, hence the high cost. It is better to buy from gas station. That's Eric in Idimu, who said Idimu, it has gone down to 1,200. Okay. Damola from Saboyaba is here, and Damola says, Mr. Sheriff, it has come down now. 1 kg gas is here at Saboyaba now is 1,200. At Mobile petrol station now. Okay. Damola, be correct person. Thank you for the update. He said now it's 1,200 at Mobile in Saboyaba. Olushaga, I've taken your message on X, so I'm going to skip this one here on WhatsApp. Chooks from Ikorodu says, my wife's friend bought gas per kg at 2,500 naira. Now my side is 1,500 naira. Where are you heading to? What's your business? Where am I heading to? That day I'm heading somewhere. Nigerians are not pro. Did I say I'm going anywhere? I'm in the studio here. You are asking me where am I heading to? You like gossip too much. What is it? Mayor from Ikotumegbe says, to me, crime is a crime, okay? The minister should face the law, but many of the people ruling you today, that's what he put there, you. And many of the people ruling you today are guilty of the same offense. Gas is now 1,700 in my area. Where's your area again? Ikotumegbe, 1,700, okay. Yakubu, we're not talking about Yakubu, yeah? So I'm going to skip that part. I'm sure that you heard the stories that I put out there, okay? So I'm going to take two more, then I'll come to the telephone. I can see your calls, but I just need to offset. Oh, my God. I still have this much to take. You know what? I'll take two more, then I'll come to the telephone, okay? All right. Let's see who is here. Anthony. Anthony is in traffic going to Via. Anthony says, Lekki Ekpe Expressway is a dead trap. I spent 3 hours, 25 minutes from Lekki County Estates. Presently, I'm in traffic for close to 3 hours and I have not passed Agungi bus stop. What a mega state indeed. Mega city, Abby. Anthony, I'm really sorry. One of the things I hate most is staying in traffic, really. I don't know who loves traffic. Okay, well, maybe hawkers do. At filling station, kerosene is 1,500 naira per kg. People are no more selling at home. At filling station, 1,500. So what's the difference? I mean, seriously, what's the difference? Let's go back to telephone and take a few calls. Hello.
Hello, the man line, not the walk.
Okay. Let everybody be calling this one now. No wala.
Yes, thank you very much, my brother. On the tinted glass of a tin, I'm so happy when you break the news now. Because on the second, where the news come out, IG have given an order. Come and see these police people like hawk.
Yeah.
And most of the cars,
I expected that.
Especially all this around 4, very faint, light tinted or what they call it. You see, they tint the back doors and the boot, right? But the front one is okay. But these guys don't want to know. So good if it to be a good leader, you have to be a good leader. In the first place, why do they charge people? Like somebody said, if a criminal come pay you and get the then he will continue his business. No. Then for the transporters, just from Link Bridge, Alexandra here to Palomar, just yesterday to go and pick up a car from mechanic. Although I didn't ask the guy, I give him 200. He said it's 300. So what? From here to Palomar here, the road is good. There's no traffic. Could you believe people in the bus say, I'll get 300 with it? Say, look at that.
Look at that.
Now we they do ourselves. How can you charge me 300 from roundabout Alexandra here to Palomar?
Thank you, Mr. Chris. Thank you for calling me. I appreciate it. The mail line is back up now. The mail line is fully functional now. Good afternoon to you.
Good afternoon, sir.
Yes, please.
This is Chooks.
Welcome, Mr. Chooks.
Thank you. I want to appeal to the courts as well to be mindful of those that may travel at the, during the year end, that is December.
Yeah.
Whatever they want to decide, they should,
they should leave it till next year.
Yes, because if not, these people, they might take you unaware.
Okay.
People that will travel, by the time they will be coming back, they might have lifted, or maybe they've taken a different, judgment. Then people will be, Do you know that I called somebody yesterday since I don't want to go through this? You know what he told me?
What's that?
He said, I said, after sending your credentials and whatever, 50,000, then my own workmanship, 10,000. I said, what? Thank you. Bye. Let us wait for condition. 60,000. The car that I've used for more than 10 years, tinted, factory fitted.
Factory fitted.
Yes. Factory fitted, not all covered though.
But the amount on the police website is, I think, 14,000 plus or 15,000.
I said 14,000. He said, even at that, I will go and capture at Cancela.
Are you serious?
I say, can you imagine this company? Because they take advantage of all these things. You see now that since this court has given this order,
yes,
you will see that the website now that will be free. But once there is, this country, I don't understand.
Thank you.
I don't understand.
Thank you. Thank you, sir. Thank you for calling. I appreciate it. Okay. At 4 o'clock, Dr. Muda Yusuf will be joining me. Let's talk about Nigeria's economy. We'll try and do some chronological analysis of our economy. I mean, we're 65 now. How have we evolved economically? Have we turned out to be maybe giant of West Africa? Yes. Yes. No. Yes. Dr. Muda Yusuf will be breaking things down for us. Lagos, thank you for being a part of the Big Three. I'm Sheriff Quadri. We'll take this short break. When we return, we'll talk some more. I will read a message before 4 o'clock.
More conversation, more talk, more right after this.
99.3 Nigeria Info. We are more than just radio. Subscribe to our YouTube channel at Nigeria Info FM. Check us out on Facebook at Nigeria Info 99.3. Follow us on Twitter at Nigeria Info FM and on Instagram at Nigeria Info FM Lagos for live updates as it happens. 99.3 Nigeria Info. Let's talk.